Tosin, he's an up. He's a fucking up. We wanted to come back and win the match at all costs. It was complicated. We tried to put in some intensity, but we have to look at the positive side. We're still undefeated. What the fuck is this game mentality, man? We just fucking drew to Rem after having a sinker versus Girona. Let's look at the positive stuff. No, Tosin, you remember we talked about it last pod. Something is different from last season, Tosin. Last season, we never said this. We never said this. Neither Lucio nor the players. Now we've gotten this victim mentality.
No.
We're still undefeated, man.
I don't have that much of an issue with the quote like you, but I get it.
No, but if you're a PSG player, like, do you think this is Brest? Does Colomani think this is Frankfurt? This is Paris Saint-Germain. We try to win every single game, and if we don't win, it's not a good game. It's that simple. Maybe if we draw, I don't know. Tosin, if this was a draw against Marseille away, maybe you can say this. It's Reims.
Yeah, we should win. Yeah, but it's just, again, you know what Lucho's gonna do? He might blame the short turnaround as well. Like,
he's been blaming the schedule and shit all the time, man.
To be fair though, I do kind of understand it a little bit. I knew that was gonna affect us today a bit as well.
But this thing, Tosin, for me, it's not about is it right or wrong. For me, it's about the manager should not make any excuses, even if there are valuable excuses. Even if Lucho got shot in one of his eyes before the game, that's still not a valuable excuse. You have to have the warrior mentality that all the blame and responsibility is on you if we draw the game. That's some club shit. Blaming the grass, blaming the schedule, blaming this. I don't like that. Let's see here. We knew they were going to play like that. They were ready for this match and we had to respond. The most important thing is that we come back with a point. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with Colo, man?
No. That shit is crazy. That
the most important thing.
Yeah, the most important thing is we come. Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Wait, DJ, what do you think about the most important thing is that we come back with a point and let's look at the positive. We drew.
Again, I've said it before. I'm gonna hope that's just his PR speak, and he's actually, when he speaks to the players in the locker room, he's gonna give them a different message. Because obviously, I think
this is Colo, not Lucho.
Oh, my bad. I don't care what he says.
maybe Colo doesn't want to cook anything, so he stays in the starting lineup.
Why is he even getting interviewed? I don't like. Why are they interviewing him?
He's a French speaker. He played 90 minutes.
I need to start interviewing Dembouz. Here we have Joao Neves. It's a difficult result. I don't think it deserves a draw. It's at the best present of the evening. We tried to put things back in place in the second half. I'm not happy with the results, but happy with our game. You see, this is more of a normal human being how he talks.
Right. Yeah.
It's difficult, not happy.
You can't be happy with our game, though, Joao. I mean, you could be happy with your game, but
I thought he was okay. Yeah.
Joao Neves again. I'm not happy with the results, but I'm happy with the way we played. I think you have to learn things from every game. The next game will be even better, and we'll try to score as many points as possible. What does he mean, happy with the way we played? We created, like, I think 3 or 4 big chances the entire game. Lackluster first half. What's your first feeling after this draw? We knew from the beginning of the match that it would be a very... okay. Yeah, get Lucho out of my club. Get Lucho out of my club. Get Lucho out of my club. He's not serious. This match started with this very lucky goal for them. Tosin, he's an up. He's a fucking up. How is there a fucking lucky goal?
No, Marquinhos makes a mistake. But
DJ, the manager can't say this. You can't say it was a lucky goal.
Oh, yeah, no.
There isn't much to say. We have to move forward. What the fuck? He's the culprit for the blame in the past 2 games. He's been saying we knew from the beginning of the match they would be a very difficult game. I even read the press conference ahead of the game. He was like, yeah, Rem are a good side. They're fucking garbage, man.
I agree. They are garbage.
But you know what?
The way you're raging.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No, Tosin, because I remember, as you said last season, he was like, oh, if we're in the group of that, people should be scared of us.
Yeah,
Or like when
yeah.
we were going away to Barca, he was like, someone said, oh, PSG have never made a comeback away or something in their history. He was like, well, this will be the first time. And now he's he's calling their goal lucky, and he's saying, oh, we knew it was going to be a difficult game.
Yeah, nah, he changing his tune a lot this season. I ain't gonna care.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I just play devil's advocate a little bit? I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Rennes, they actually did pose like a little bit of a threat on the counter. I'd say, like when they actually decided they wanted to.
Yeah, but this every team does that. Every team does that though.
Yeah. But obviously, they didn't want to play football. They were not looking to play any football
No.
for most of the game. It reminds me of the Newcastle game last year, where Marquinhos Donnarumma makes the mistake. He spills it to Isak. Isak scores, and then we're going up against the Park the bus team for 80 minutes, and it's just you can't give them an early goal like that.
Thompson, I agree with your opinion, but it's not the players that deserve cooking. It's him. Where is the responsibility? I'm not happy with the performance. I fucked up. We change positions every time. When you play against a good team like Rem, who have 11 players behind the ball very close to the penalty area, it's difficult. Sometimes we didn't have enough patience to find the space. Can you stop calling them a good team? Can we stop calling every single team a good team? Can we do that? Justin, you wanted to say something?
No. Keep cooking. You're cooking right now.
Dembele, the boss of the attack. Oh, they asked Lucio that. We don't want a boss. The leader is the team. We ask the players to give more because when you have the mentality of being a leader, each one of them has to be special. Everyone has to fight for the club. Yeah, I don't care. What do you think of Dewey match? For me, he played well. He's a very talented player. He adapts. He's young. He has a lot of desire. I'm very happy with him. Kolomwani. It was a complicated match. There was a lot of intensity. We expected it. Even if they opened the scoring very early, we were able to react in the second half. We stayed solid. We'll come back with the points. Come back with their points. We're not fucking playing Arsenal away or Marseille away. It's Rem. It was a good Rem team, and we want to come back with the 3 points. Despite that we took one, we must not give up. It's very important. The fans, it's nice that they push us. We need them, and I think that's also the team's mentality. Never give up. Fight your teammates. I hope we keep this mentality. Go far as possible. Oh, Lucha again. Rome were stuck in their own half, but they scored on their first counterattack with a bit of luck. That confirmed their idea of defending, and we had chances to equalize, but they didn't go in. Like, why? How is Lucha saying luck? As a football manager, you can never say luck. Even football fans should never use the words luck or unlucky. How is Lucha saying this, man? I'm very happy with the attitude and mentality of the team. Today it was obvious that we needed players with a fresher physical level. The match did not end as we wanted. If I remember correctly, we didn't have an easy match, except for maybe one. The opposite team managed to score on their first chance, then made it difficult for us. We lacked luck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Luis Enrique and Barcola. All my players sports gave their all and their football is like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I understand criticism, but I remain satisfied with all my players. Enrique can do a false 9. This position offers several possibilities, and for this role, we have several players who can play there. It was the initial option, and then during the match, we had to change it. This versatility is useful for us. No, you fucked up, and then you fixed it up in the second half. Oh, do it. It took a blow to the ankle. We don't know what the situation is at the moment. Ooh. Why did you decide to do it without Ashraf Hakimi? The instructions are clear. We must treat and care for the health of our players. The schedule is busy and long. Well, there you got it, Tosin. There it came. So, Rem are lucky. I'm happy with the point. The schedule is busy and long. That's why we lost to Rem. Not because Lucho fucked up from the get-go. No. Luis Enrique and Warren. He has the ability to play on the right side and in the middle. No, he cannot play as a right back. This match we had almost 80% position. He could have played as a fullback, but he didn't have to do it because we had a lot of position of the ball. For me, the most important thing is that PSG scores. Osman scored. That's very good, but there's no particular pressure on this player. I want everyone to improve. The most important thing, I repeat, is PSG. Lucho and Colo. He's a player who can play in several positions. I really like attackers who can play like that. What? Lucho can't play. Colo can't play as a winger, Toshan. He can barely play as a striker. But again, I agree. Lucho shouldn't be cooking our players, but he played on the right with a lot for more depth. That's why we're looking for at one point. But with the goal, we had a little less space, so he was moved to number 9.
Yeah, second half, Reims were like man, that was a low block from hell in the second half.
Did you see how many times their players were falling down and just laying on the ground?
Yeah, time wasting. It's part of the game.
And Safanov, it was an interesting match, I think. I'm very happy because we managed to get back into the game. It's very important to continue not to lose. We're continuing in this dynamic. It's our way of doing things.